You all, it is Mary,
and
today we're going to be talking about how women get absolutely nothing in polygamy. Apparently, Kody is not on any of the birth certificates of his children.
Well, this is what we're saying now. So who will he have been on the birth certificate? Probably
Maryam.
Not Mariah. What's her name? What's his name?
The only birth certificates that he's on
Leo.
is Robin's kids, all 5 of them that they have together, and then Leon.
They changed the birth certificate on Robin? No, they will not. They cannot change no birth certificate. No,
but because he adopted them.
Yeah, he's the adoptive father. They will have adoptive stuff, but they ain't gonna rechange no birth certificate.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Okay, well then probably the 2 kids he has with Robin, because
he'll have like an adoption paperwork.
Okay.
That says he's the adoptive father and stuff like that. But the birth certificate is something that she already has with the first husband, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So
that is crazy. So you out here looking like you are a mother with no father in the picture, with nobody on the birth certificate.
They protect the man so much, and you know what is horrifying?
So crazy.
You know what's horrifying? I remember Kody making a comment that he knows somebody who
had 7 wives or something?
6 wives.
And then he just said he didn't want this anymore.
And he just decided he didn't want this anymore and he was gone.
No accountability.
And you know something? These women, you see how the men, they have made the women, you cannot talk to anybody in the judiciary system. Can't go get no health care. Okay? You're sick, maybe we'll mix some things up to give to you to get well. But like you avoid all these
it's like you're patting on the head throughout the marriage.
And then when this man left, what happened to these children? Now the wives got to go work because they don't want to do whatever to the husband.
I'm sure they were working already in the marriage.
Yes, they don't want to report to the husband, right? They probably now have to try to get health insurance, all that stuff on their own. Hopefully, wherever they are working, they get insurance for and a lot of these women have a lot of children. And these men walk away, and you don't try to get them for no child
unscathed.
support. Totally unscathed.
Crazy.
They've gotten so many workhorses, because this is what these women are. They have so many workhorses working for them.
Yeah.
Putting in the tilly. And when that man decides to leave, does he take everything, steal everything from the tilly?
I mean, but that's
and go and start his brand new life somewhere else and leave these women? You can't get no child support because of the system you're coming from. Don't do that to the man. Don't harm the man. Don't, you know what this sounds like? I'm going to tell you what this sounds like. And I might get some flack for this, but this is how, in the black community, we'll get up and we'll say, something happens, don't report because,
the black man,
don't put the black man down, he did such and such,
he's
you don't
been
want
through
to
so
go to
much,
jail.
he's suffered so much
in
in society.
So much,
what has the black woman been through though? Like, we forget about her.
That she also was suffering right along with him.
And probably also was suffering at the hands of him too.
So she was getting double whammy.
Yeah.
But, so this is how this sounds like.
Yeah.
So it's everything for the man, Don't let this polygamous man, how he has suffered. They keep on always talking about, like, Christine's grandfather, who was put in jail, and oh my God, he was put in jail and separated from his family, and oh my goodness. They never really talk about the wives who now don't have a husband, right? And how they have to suffer and make things through. And even their birth certificate, they don't have no father on the birth certificate. Like, these children have to go around with no father, blank, no father on that birth certificate. There's no accountability. You can't go for no child support because people are going to frown on you. So Christine, what she is doing is creating a whole revolution. And I'm telling you, it is hard out there for vanguards
Yeah.
who go out and you're the first doing something. Like my mom, she was like the first woman who filed for divorce from her husband in Sierra Leone. When she did it, it wasn't against the law.
It was in the news and everything.
To file for divorce. The husband could file for divorce,
But not the woman.
wife could not
Yeah.
file for divorce. And she was the first to do it. And at the time, it took about 10 years from when she filed for her to get her, because 5 years after she filed, that's when now it was okay. The law changed, right?
Yeah.
And a woman could file. So
But it took her 10
this
years to get a
community,
divorce.
yes, before she
10
filed,
years.
yeah, they wasted another 5 years to give her the divorce. But in this community right here, my goodness, I don't even know if they even have any kind of system. Like I wondered with Mary wants to go
Yeah.
and do this whole divorce separation thing. I am going to be so interested in that. In fact, I'm so happy that Mary is doing that,
Yeah.
right? Because I want to see how that process is. When she goes through that process, are they going to come back and say, okay, Kody, how much do you have in the family fund? No,
Wait, are you talking about the spiritual marriage?
when Mary goes to the church to have an official divorce from Kody, remember she
I
said
don't
that's what
think
she
they
wants
deal
to
with the
do.
finances though.
I don't know. We don't know. We ain't in this community. How we know? But that's why I'm interested. I want to
Yeah.
see this process. Will they stop and look at Kody and say, okay, she is leaving you. You both have agreed, to divorce, right? In this spiritual marriage that you have.
Right.
Now we got to talk brass tacks. How much you got in the family fund? Because you got to split it. She got to get 1/3 because you got yourself and your wife that you're with right now. Well, they're going to do it 4 because Robbie says that she doesn't like to be bounded up with Kody when they're doing
Yeah.
these splits. She wants hers separately just in
Yeah.
case she leaves Kody or they get a
Right.
divorce, right? So I wonder if they're going to ask, how much do you have in the family fund?
Right.
You're no longer with Janelle,
Right.
You're no longer with Mary.
Okay.
So it's divided by 4, and this is how much you have to give Mary.
I doubt that's going to happen, but it would be nice.
Well, okay, because yes.
Because I don't think they deal with finances. I mean, they're dealing with the spirituality.
Well, also, they are so pro-husband,
I doubt they'll even do that.
they
Unless
might
they got a
just be
feminist.
like, okay, bye then. Here's your divorce papers.
Child, that is if Kody even decided to go with Mary's crazy butt and go to the church about how we have to get a spiritual divorce. Because Kody has already, he has kind of already said that he no longer believes for real. And then on top of that,
he has?
I mean, basically, that's what he has said. And then on top of that, Kody has also, because remember he was struggling with his faith. And then also,
but I didn't know that he has left the church. I didn't think that he had.
they
Now, I
haven't
know
been in the church for
Christine-
many years, like before they even went to Flagstaff, I believe. That's what you guys told us. So I don't think that, maybe Mary in her warped mind is thinking, oh my God, we have always really considered this spiritual marriage. Mary, you might be thinking that you guys have always considered this,
Right.
but he has considered himself divorced from you for probably 12 years.
Yeah, he
So why-
keeps on saying he's
why
not
do
in
you
a
think-
marriage with Mary. He keeps on saying that. But Kody, I don't even want
So
to
I
hear
don't-
that because until you told that woman, she did not know. So I don't want to hear that you're not in a marriage. As far as she is concerned, she's in a marriage with you.
So
You
I-
can take money from her, okay? Then you should have stopped taking money from her.
So I don't know why Mary is like thinking that they will be on the same accord with this spiritual
You mean like going
marriage
to the
thing.
church?
Like I think she is with the little screws on the floor.
Well,
that's
so-
what I feel, because my thing is Kody is not gonna go to no church with you talk about how we gotta get divorced spiritually. I've already divorced you. I've already
Well,
said I don't want you.
He
If you think I
might
want to go
get
through,
rid of Mary, like
She's already gone.
so that she can move on, right?
she's already gone in Cody's mind. She has moved. I have already told her. I have disrespected her. I've told her to her face, I never loved you. Please go on. I'm sure if Mary even
Well-
brings that to him, he will laugh her out of the room. And
Well,
that would be just embarrassing.
Mary, you should not bring it to him. I'm going to tell you what you need to do.
You need to let
you
it go.
need to get the bishop to contact
Don't even
him
call the
directly.
bishop, man. Don't even call the bishop, because Kody
She's going to have to.
Kody probably
divorce.
listen. Cody probably gonna block the bishop if he gets word of the fact that you trying to do this stuff in church. Like, Mary, let it go. This man has left you in the dark for years. What the hell makes you think y'all are on the same accord about having this spiritual marriage?
We're going to talk about what Tony thinks, because Tony does not think that Mary is delusional. He surely does not. We're going to tell you what he thinks.
Anyway,
but
yo.
he doesn't. And you know something? I believe him. And, you know, I am all for accountability now. After Christine has done this, it has kind of helped me to get a backbone where Kody is concerned, where this whole thing is concerned.
Well, I feel like
it is time for Kody to be accountable. So yes, Mary, I now have changed my position. You go ahead and go to that bishop and let Kody look you in the eye in front of that church where he came to marry you, and say it to their faces. Mm-hmm.
Are we prone for disrespect as women? Like, do we like
Let
that?
him do that in front of the bishop. Let me see what he's going to say.
I'm sorry.
I want to see it, and I want to see what the bishop is going to say. I want to see if they're going to divide that family fund. I want to see how, what do y'all think? Do you guys want to see what they're going to say and what that bishop is going to say and how they're going to divide this family fund? Because I'm sure Mary's going to bring it up.
I don't think the bishop is going to be talking about the financial trife.
And you know something, they also have, remember all that storage that they do just in case of Armageddon? All the storage, all the food and stuff that now Christine was not interested in the chicken and because remember Kody said
this is a church. This is
she
not.
wanted to get some of that.
Ma'am,
maybe Mary might want some of that to put in her barn for the B&B just in case. Yes.
This is the church. This is not divorce court. Like, we're not gonna be splitting up food, finances, and then figuring out what's in the tilly. We're not doing that. He gonna say yes. Amen. You guys have your divorce. Thank you. See you later. Goodbye. That's if Kody take his little ramen noodles and Ramen takes her little soup kitchen eyebrows to go support her man with his receded hairline.
Will go with him.
I'm sure, because Kody can't stand be around Mary, and they gonna need Robin. I speak Kody. She has to be there to decipher.
Mary, you better stay away from Robin before Robin talk you back into coming to see your house.
Listen, Mary don't need no more talking to, because she obviously is still, I mean, I know this was 2 years ago, but the fact that you were talking about we have a spiritual marriage we have always considered, if Kody did not consider you married to him for almost a decade, what makes you think he is still considering the spiritual marriage? Wake up. That's all I have to say. Wake up before you end up in some disrespectful situation. It only take one time for somebody to come and disrespect me in my face and tell me they don't want me. And you got one. You got half a chance to come even if I even sniff that you don't want me. Block. Y'all should see my block list on my phone. Like, Mary, let's not be going and opening ourselves up to more disrespect.
I think you should go to the bishop. That's what I think. What do you all think?
You're giving her horrible advice.
No, these guys, it's time for them to be accountable. You can't just get up and leave a marriage. You marry me in this church. We're going to go back to the church. And you are going to tell that bishop that you never loved me and all the mean things you have said. Let us see if you will dare or have the audacity to do that. How about
Maybe
that?
I like peace too much, because I would not even bother. I got myself a new man.
Well, yes, personally, I will not bother. But
so why are you advising her so that you yourself will not do?
No, I do. I do respect the fact that she wants to do that. And I think that Kody needs to be accountable for a whole lot of things. These are a lot of lies. When you think about this.
It's on TV. We have the evidence.
Children that he just wants to leave blowing, and 3 women that he wants to just leave blowing in the wilderness. Well, you don't get a chance to do that anymore. No, we don't do that no more.
I think it's better that,
so
you know what?
Mary, you go ahead. She's also setting a precedent too, to go and say, you're not just going to break up with me. I am going to go to the bishop, and you're going to go tell that bishop.
Crazy.
So,
Cress
Mary,
woman.
Christine,
Proper cress. Proper cress. And cress means crazy in Creole. So, proper cress woman. That's all I have to say. But
you guys let us know.
Anyway, y'all let me know. Maybe I'm tripping.
And please subscribe to our channel. If you are not subscribed, join the family. Bye.